Hi Earth Signs, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship for ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes from managing the emotions. Trust me, I understand Earth Signs. It's not easy to ground yourself, to be that practicality. So that we can ground, all right? So we can co-create with the universe, because people are always testing your emotions, always. But this is why we've got to treat the universe like a school. All right, university, we're here to graduate from our flaws. So we're looking to co-create with the universe by balancing, okay? So the first sign we have, my darling, is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, what situation in your life do you hold value to, my darling, all right? What situation in your life is bringing about some type of opportunities, okay? So you could be thinking of a Queen of Pentacles. Earth signs are never Queen of Pentacles, or you could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces person. What's bringing about an opportunities for you, Earth signs, my darling? So you're thinking about a situation with a Scorpio, Pisces person, Cancer. Maybe you're seizing that opportunity because you're seeing, like, maybe you've got your rod out and you're ready to catfish, my darlings, all right? You're ready to catch fish. Because now you're looking at your wish fulfillment with a Pisces person. You feel like this person would give you emotional fulfillment, my lovely, because now it's bringing about your emotions. Maybe you feel very contented, my love, with this water sign person, okay? Because now you're looking at a situation, Earth signs, where maybe you're thinking about a situation in your life that needs to bring you back logical. What's logical? Maybe you're thinking about a Queen of Swords. Maybe you seized an opportunity, okay, because a Queen of Swords was giving you emotional fulfillment, all right, and now you're up at night, maybe thinking about that situation with a Queen of Swords. Or maybe you wanted a Queen of Swords, all right, to be in a situation in their life to create fear and anxiety. So you wanted them to feel like they were felt let down, like they had no feelings, no thoughts. So now the Queen of Pentacles is going to prison, spiritual prison, earth prison, or mental prison, about a situation where she held back the truth because she wanted the Queen of Swords to be in anxiety. Okay. Now we're looking at a water sign person is looking at the situation, and they thought the Queen of Swords can bring about emotional fulfillment. This could be a same-sex couple. Because now you feel like, and maybe a Leo was in a situation that will bring you about warmth and happiness. So this situation brought about an opportunity for a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer person. So now you're looking at 5 of Cups. Now you're looking at a painful situation, okay? Because maybe someone looked at this as a positive situation, all right? Because no, somebody wasn't seeing right. Somebody had that desire and they did not look very well. So now this wish fulfillment, okay, that was emotional fulfillment, is now a burden, okay? Someone's very overwhelmed in their life, maybe a water sign person, with the situation where they needs to be logical about a Queen of Swords, but instead they bring illogical, creating fear and anxiety, okay? Because now you're looking at Wheel of Fortune. Somebody, Earth signs, maybe you're looking at a Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo person to bring about changes that entered your life, okay? Because it was a part of their destiny, all right? Maybe there was a part of, you wanted to be a part of the Queen of Swords destiny, or you've done destiny swapping. Because you got a clash with maybe a Leo person on this insight when it comes to the internet. Maybe you're watching the internet, okay? Because now you felt the Leo person had the conflict, they didn't bring any closure to an air sign person. So you saw this insight. So you thought that was your Wheel of Fortune, a part of your destiny, to bring you fulfillment, to make sure that Queen of Swords was in anxiety. And that was your fulfillment, that there was in fear and anxiety. So now we're looking at a situation when it comes to the mental thoughts, all right, Earth signs, okay? Maybe of your thoughts, or you're thinking about Queen of Swords, okay? Now you're looking at a situation in your life where you feel about a new love. Maybe they're all prepared to have a new love beginning with a Queen of Swords, but you wanted them to be in fear and anxiety. Instead, that was your wish fulfillment. That was your fulfillment. So now you have a clash on the internet again when it comes to conflict. Now you've got a conflict with a Queen of Swords. So someone's up in anxiety, fear, and now tables are turned, haven't they? So Earth signs, tables have turned. Someone's worried and stressed and scared of a Queen of Swords, because now we understand it's your burden. It's your burden you're going to have to carry. All right. Maybe you're thinking of also about the stress of a Sagittarius person. All right. Take it as it resonates. Because now we're looking at a situation that has come about. It's very overwhelming in your life. Okay. Because maybe there's a phase or a pause in your life that you're ready to pursue. All right. And it was an Aries Sagittarius person. But now it feels like it's very overwhelming within your life, Earth signs. Okay. Earth signs, Queen of Pentacles. What situation in your life you got to think, what situation in your life tells you your value? And the value of your life was creating anxieties and fear about a Queen of Swords. Queen of Wands, maybe you think about Queen of Wands when it comes to a water sign person, a lover. So now you're thinking about a couple lovers, maybe King of Swords. Maybe you feel like you need to be single. It's a burden with a King of Cups. It's a painful ending. Both of you is going for a painful ending. Maybe you thought the King of Cups was your perfect match. But it seems to be a painful situation, a painful ending in your life. And maybe you're focused on that. But you got to think of like, what is the positive aspects are you not seeing? Because you seems to have like going to something blindly. Maybe you will focus on a water sign person, a third party person. Because now you're looking at immaturity with a water sign person. Maybe you're thinking quite a lot about a water sign person. Or this water sign person had a lot of love on their sleeves for you. So now you probably feel like maybe the value of a Queen of Swords being telepathically connected to a Leo person you thought was value to you. So you saw this as an opportunity to bring about some type of opportunity for you with a water sign person, someone you partnered up with, a water sign person, to bring you about an emotional fulfillment. So now we're looking at a situation in your life where you're looking at an opportunity, because now you're looking at Page of Cups twice. So now you're looking at two telepathic people, maybe a Leo person and a Queen of Swords. So now you're looking at a situation in your life is bringing about your emotional fulfillment, and you felt like being illogical towards a logical person gave you fulfillment to keep them anxiety because you was a third party person with a water sign person. Yeah. Now you're looking at Five of Cups. It's a very painful situation with a water sign person when it comes to three-party energy. Maybe there was a little bit of love and support here because it became like a Four of Cups, unfulfilling, a surprise gift. Now it's unfulfilling. Why? Because it brought about opportunity where you were laughing, gossiping, being malicious, celebrating. You had this social life. You said, whoa, this opportunity is amazing. It gave you that fulfillment. But now somebody, a water sign, probably wants to walk away. Walk away. Because it's not bringing them fulfillment. It's now bringing them 4, 5, 6. Yeah, now it's bringing about a situation where it's grief and the bereaved. Someone feels abandoned and unloved when it comes to a situation to bring about emotional fulfillment. Somebody was celebrating that someone felt unloved. They were celebrating the Queen of Swords was feeling unloved. Aquarius person. So they bring in a Five of Swords. Five of Swords is bullying. Looking at thieving from a Queen of Swords. Looking at mental, verbal, physical abuse within their relationship. So someone's looking back at this opportunity. And now this opportunity has come within a situation where someone feels abandoned or unloved. And now you're looking at grief and the bereaved. Maybe with a water sign person. Maybe you feel regret what you've done to an Aquarius person. A situation that was bringing you back an emotional fulfillment. Because now you like the work of the logical of this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, like bringing about self-love. It was all about self-love. A beginning, I was working on a beginning of a love situation, but somehow it became illogical for someone fulfillment to work on a Queen of Swords. It was your fulfillment to create fear and anxiety for a Queen of Swords. Now, someone feels very unloved and abandoned. Now, why? Wheel of Fortune, turn of events. Because they saw this pathway and they had choices and they made that choice. With an Aries, so that means they made actions and they had the ability to do that. So they had that desire to do that, to create fear and anxiety for a Queen of Swords. So they were working on it. Earth sign person and a Scorpio, Pisces person, Cancer person. So now we're looking at a situation where someone's thinking, could be a Taurus person, that they wanted a painful ending for a Gemini, Aquarius person, a Queen of Swords. So in a situation, it was bringing you about, some of you, earth signs, it was bringing you about fulfillment, creating painful endings for a Queen of Swords. So somebody was doing like backstabbing and creating ships to sink using the lips to sink the ships. So now someone is anxiety. Why? Because the mental strength is overwhelmed from maybe an earth sign person or a Sagittarius person. Why? Because now they understand the mental strength is way too big for an immature Page of Cups Taurus person. So now within this institution, maybe you're going through some dark times. Why? Because the Queen of Swords is too intuitive for you, love. They wanted a rock bottom for an Aries masculine person that was giving you the fulfillment. So now we're looking at maybe a Leo situation, maybe looking at the soul of the cell of someone being very telepathic connected to someone and you broke their heart on purpose. So now someone's heartbroken, you're heartbroken about someone being telepathic connected to someone because you focus more on the money, not on the fact that it brought emotional fulfillment for everybody involved. So now this situation where someone feels very heartbroken, maybe a Leo person, it could be a friend of yours or a partner of yours, or you're looking at a divorce or heartbreak, pain in the rain. Because when it comes to teamwork or celebrations, it's coming to a painful ending. Why? Because it was a lie. Queen of Pentacles is seeing a water sign person in this home. And now there's a painful situation when it comes to family, celebrations, union. Because they wanted to break the heart of an Aries person in this home as well. They thought there's a positive aspect, okay, in the situation when it comes to twin flames or stability in this house. Because somebody was looking for a fire sign projects to work on to plant their foundation. So they're looking at these sparkling ideas through manipulation. So now Aquarius person is doing blunt talking about someone being promiscuous, a Taurus person within their institution. Because they went within on soul, because this is the earth angel looking at King of Wands, looking at fulfillment, taking that risk. Now someone's in regret. Someone's in regret now. So now we're looking at someone's looking for someone's estate or mega projects. So this is what was giving them emotional fulfillment, you know, making sure Queen of Swords was staying in the energy of fear and anxiety, okay? Because no one gave them closure, the Wheel of Fortune. So this was giving someone a fulfillment within the situation, emotional fulfillment, because it was bringing about changes that's entering their life when it comes to money, Wheel of Fortune, because they were using the Higher Priestess, Aquarius information about new love, because she was working very hard on self-mastery and self-craftsmanship about self-love. And now someone, water sign and earth sign person, is now up in fear in the air, because now they bring about their own fuckery, because now they're going for their own painful ending. Why? Because now we understand that earth sign person was working with more than one person. You got money from it, from the Empress energy, and now somebody owes a karmic debt. Someone went into behind the Empress's back, went onto an unrequited love, right? Maybe with a water sign person, a married masculine that probably wants to go back and say sorry to this Taurus, but it looks like this Libra or Taurus person has created a conflict when it comes to money, when it comes to their decisions. There seems to be a wounded warrior, maybe Sagittarius or Leo person on the decision. They're trying to heal, but blocking, because there seems to be messages about Queen of Pentacles when it comes to difficulties, because now they feel like they've moved. They try to help someone with their difficulty. I don't understand how someone can be around lucrative people for years and still a fucking failure. And one person, Queen of Swords, got no one. And that's whose work you want. Oh gosh, now we're looking at Queen of Pentacles, looking at difficulties when it comes to a water sign person, when it comes to being abandoned. Why? Because she's the fucking devil. The devil went into the Aries person behind their back. Queen of Pentacles, the devil's never far from you, man. This book's going to be brilliant. All right, remember, walk in love, talk in truth. Bye.